Hey everyone, this is Jacob from Dicey Fate. Come check us out on Twitch at crimson_moon_gaming, as well as Sona_fortune_gaming for Dicey Fate Tall Tales.
You guys had just entered this lovely, lovely temple. The temple of Yaga, or Yaga, whichever way you want to say it. Tall Tales has made it into the temple of um, they had entered the temple of Yagas to save Natsu, who was stuck in here. After saving him and getting him free and fighting off all these monsters and lovely creatures, these lovely cultists, one cultist decided to take a run for it because this is too much. Fuck this shit, I'm out. All that fun stuff. And yeah, so he took off, down the secret entrance and was running for his life while uh, with Odd and Natsu in tow.
6:45.
So from there, we'll kick back in to you guys and start up from there. So, Telltales, what are you guys doing?
Okay, so just to clarify, there are no lights as far as we can tell down this tunnel, right?
No.
Hell's just running down the stairs.
So, so if who's Hale's running,
Ven's going after her, so.
and I could turn off the aura effects now because they're no longer needed at the moment. Because Core is no longer raging, and I figure Vin no longer has her spell up.
Yeah, no.
All right, so Odd, since you're in head, you and Natsu are in head. Uh, what do you want to do?
Yeah. Last session we were already chasing
Right,
the cultist down the.
right,
How
and
far? How far is he from us right now?
um, okay, how fast do you run?
Well, I run. What is it? Uh, well, walking is yeah, it's 40, but
Oh, so you
if
move 40 feet normally,
yeah,
so you can run 80 feet, and then if you use feline agility, that's another 80 feet.
eh, yeah, so can run at 160.
So the question is, what all are you using? That's the better question.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out is how far is this guy? If
um, he's probably about 10 feet ahead of you.
oh yeah, Odd's gonna football tackle him
Oh no!
down the stairs.
Oh,
We're
no.
Oh
going
no!
down the stairs.
Oh no! Okay, let me find my book. Make sure he. Oh this poor bastard.
Because he's still raging.
Yeah, because he still has a round of raging before.
Yeah.
Oh, this could hurt
Me or him.
him.
Because
Uh,
I'm saying I'm resistant to bludgeoning.
It's not gonna really hurt him. It's not really hurt. Ah, this is gonna hurt this dude if you actually pass on this. All right, so you're just gonna straight up like football tackle this dude.
Yep.
All right, roll me an attack. Like roll me a straight attack to hit.
Oh, he's lucky. Just
Roll
'cause I don't add anything, right? It's just
your strength
what is strength?
and
Uh,
anything you get from like like raging or if you get anything like that.
let me see. Uh, +2 melee damage, strength weapon. Is he counted as strength?
You know what? For this,
His,
I would honestly say he is counted as a strength weapon.
so that's 14.
And I will give you advantage because he does not know you're coming, and you are diving down the stairs.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
that's 26.
So is he trying to grapple, or is it like just full on like bullet mode and just
It's kind of one of those things. He's tackling him. He's gonna grab hold of him
and just hold on?
and just hold on to him,
Okay, roll.
basically, and also gonna try using him as his buffer.
Oh, ooh.
Oh my.
Oh my God. Okay, roll. I need an athletics check. So this is a grapple now because you did hit him.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, this could end bad for this dude. Oh, this could be end so bad.
Rip cultist. We barely knew ye.
17.
Okay, so I have to roll one thing for him because he does get a chance, and it's not good. Okay, so here's what happens. Hell, you and Vin are at the top of the stairs. Hell, you're ahead of Vin going down the stairs. Suddenly, you just hear Odd just roar, and suddenly you hear a from behind, or you hear like this noise in front of you guys. Odd, you haul off and just like launch yourself, and like you look over as Natsu's looking at you like, the hell are you doing? As you go over him, like full on like big cat pounce mode,
Mhm.
and wrap around this dude. You hear this man just the wind leave him as you can feel his body go forward. And you know what? Roll me a d10, please.
9.
Oh no! You guys like bounce 90 feet down these stairs. And like I say, you're making him take most of the brunt. So how much?
Yeah.
Okay, the question is, how much does Odd weigh?
Odd ways. I actually wrote this down. He weighs 250 pounds.
Oh, this is going to hurt.
Maybe
This
a
is
little. But 250 is what I have
okay.
written down.
So 250. That's and then I'm going to say this is considered fall damage because you guys are just boom, 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 and you're holding him as he's just doom, 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 doom. And you have a good hold on him because claws and all that fun shit. You know what? I am going to let's see. It's for every 10 feet. That's a d6. So that's 96. But I'm going to bump it up to a d8 because that's a big man falling on top of you too. So I'm gonna say 98, and you know what? I'm gonna let you roll it.
Hell yeah.
I will say you take a quarter of this because you're raging, and then that halves it, and then you have it again. So
Okay.
whatever you roll here, you take a quarter of what it is.
Uh, it's 44 So I would
11.
take. Yeah.
You take 11 points of damage. He takes 44 points of damage. And as you're sliding down the stairs, you got like Vin, Hale, you guys hear just a boom, and then everything stops. Odd. What you see as you hit the bottom of the floor is this kind of grotto, about maybe 200-foot ceiling, and like the water is like clear, clear enough that you could see shiny bits of gold. And down there are these altars that are lighting up. Giants, like serpent, like altars on different platforms. And each one is glowing red. And suddenly you're seeing this like giant form slowly swimming in the water. And Odd, you see, like I said, you see this weird, just kind of large serpentine thing just going through the water. Not fast, but you realize you are laid on top of this dude, and he's not moving.
Oh.
And within no time, Natsu gets down there because Natsu's faster than everyone else in the party. He gets down there. He's like, "Odd, are you okay?"
Yeah, I think he's sleeping. He's just
Um,
gonna poke the dude.
and like when you poke him, um, okay, you've seen a rag doll, like when you poke it, how it kind of the top part, like the body kind of moves on its own for pieces, for places.
Hmm.
That's how this dude's body's moving. Like you push him, and like he moves from like mid back, and you've realized his back is broken.
Well, he shouldn't have ran. Uh, is that thing getting closer to us? This big form?
Um, kind of, but it's like being slow. You know what? Let me take you over to that map as like as you guys begin, seeing this thing more. All right, let me pull you over to the new map because yeah,
New map, new map, new map.
this is gonna be fun.
Hmm.
All right, so while they're going over to the new map, I have to make sure I got all the characters selected so they
So
can
much
come with
water.
us. All right, let's bring them over to the new map. I'm going to add you all down here, but the Hell, you and uh, Venari are not down here yet. And all right, so let's add you all here. Not too odd. Y'all are there.
Okay.
Uh, you guys are standing over here at the moment because I don't have a place for y'all on the map yet. So And let me add the creature. Uh, let me find the. I gotta find the creature because there's a lot of stuff in here.
Um, there is a lot of gold.
Oh yeah, yeah,
A lot of
yes.
A lot
water
of
too.
water. I'm just looking at this entire map. It's so cool. Uh,
But yeah, you can like as you guys are
do
sitting
I?
here. Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, no, you go ahead.
Like I say, you guys are seeing all this, and why do I have so much stuff? Like I had this set up, and then I can't find the monster I'm looking for. But yeah, you guys like see it. This thing, like I said, it started back from over here.
Oop, let me zoom out.
The far back. There are idols on each one of these platforms,
Okay.
and they're like I said, they're just. Oh, cool! I found it. Awesome. And you see
Oop, good.
that come out the water.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
Uh, by this time, Odd's already standing up, probably holding the back of the possibly dead guy's tunic, keeping an eye in that direction. Natsu, I think we have another friend down here.
What gave you that idea?
Well, me and you are here, and there's something over there, and the rest of our party's behind us, so that's
The,
what clued me in.
at that point, you see this large serpentine head just emerge out the water, and
Oh God.
it lets out a roar. Not just like, oh, that's big. That's very big. What do we do against that?
Uh, do you think it's hungry? And he's just gesturing to the body?
Um, and suddenly you see it dive back underwater and vanish again.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
We could run back up and pretend this never happened, but some other dumb fool will probably make their way in here, where we look around and hope not to perish. Um,
Uh,
because
I'll
was there
say
anybody else that ran out in our
no,
last fight? Was there another?
no. You guys killed everybody else.
Oh,
And about this time, hell, you and Core and Venari come down, and right then the thing is here.
You'll
and
have to tell me about how close it is. You can have one. You can have
um,
one. Just go on.
it's like within like 30 feet of you guys. And as you guys get down there, you guys see this thing, gigantic sea serpent.
What is that?
Not just like
Not friendly.
your guess is as good as mine. So,
Not the
Uh,
guy.
what do you do?
Uh, just Odd holding up the guy, just be like, I caught him.
Like as soon as Odd holds up the guy, like I said, from like mid back, as soon as Odd holds him up, his body kind of goes the opposite direction of what a body should do.
let's see if it's hungry.
It.
And suddenly you see these yellow eyes just narrow in.
Oh.
I would throw him if I were you.
And we're throwing.
Alright, where are you throwing to?
Maybe I can, like, this is just the inner workings of Odd. If I throw it at it, maybe I can appease it. If I throw it the opposite direction, it chases after it, but it's still gonna come back if we want to look at things. He's gonna toss the body in its general direction to probably like, right here, in front of it,
Okay.
and see if that does anything.
Roll me an animal handling.
Animal handling. Oh. Oh no. That's a 4.
And
Oh no.
you hug
Oh
this
no.
thing. You hug this thing as hard as you can. And you see you see this poor dude like ragdoll through the air. It suddenly spoosh and sinks. And then it bobs up and just kind of floats there. And the creature looks down at it. And then looks back up at you.
That's all I have.
And suddenly it just lets out this roar. And you know what time it is.
Oh, we're fighting.
It is time for initiative.
Oh goodness.
Odd's like, seriously, I have no pockets.
Because that's what odds. It's like giant fish.
Oh god. I
Alright.
used up all my luck earlier.
If you
Wait,
want
I
me
can-
to, I've
oh, I
got
have
my
advantage.
character sheet. Oh, I'm not muted. Okay. I have my character sheet pulled up. I can send you pictures of my dice rolls if you want.
That sounds good.
Okay. Look at the dice.
Alright. Okay. Alright, cool. So, and Natsu's like, oh yeah, that's good. We just pissed it off.
I mean,
So, at this
yes.
point, we are going to roll some initiative, have some fun, see what the hell this goes. Alright.
Sorry if you guys can hear that.
It's okay.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Aw. You know who I forgot to bring up? Core.
Okay.
I
I saw her earlier.
No, I forgot her character sheet.
Oh no.
I
I
need.
saw her token earlier.
I need her character
Hi.
sheet up.
Wow, that's
Alright. So, now that we got this going,
what you playing?
alright. So, 25 to 20.
Hell got a 21.
Alright. Let's see what they got not to get. Oh, while we're getting that back up, we can go ahead and get
How was that?
initiative still out the way. Of course, today is the day everything wants to go crazy. Alright. So 20 to 15.
15.
17 for Ben.
You said 15 as well? Odd.
Yeah, for odd.
17.
And Core. Man, Core rolled horrible this one. Alright. So we will start this off with Hale. So so do you want a picture of the map? So you can kind of see.
If you wouldn't mind, sorry.
No, you're good. Let's see. Alright, guys. Sorry about this. We're, like I said, Sona is having some problems because, you know, no internet. So we got to help out and do what we can. And am I still there?
Yeah, you
Yep,
are.
you're still here.
Alright. What the hell?
Is it underwater right now?
It's not
Or
underwater.
is it out? Okay.
Alright, there's the map. Alright, I'm sending it to you now.
I know this would reach it. I was gonna do magic missile.
Oh yeah, that will reach.
And I roll 3. 1 second, Bubba. 1 second, okay? 3d20 and my.
Well,
So
alright guys, gotta restart roll 20 one
again?
more
Oh
time.
no.
I don't know what's going on tonight. Like everything is going crazy tonight. Like effects are not working. Like everything
It's
is going
Sunday.
crazy. I swear, we
We're
can
on
never
that.
we
We're
can
on
never
that
have
top part, right?
yes.
Bottom.
Okay.
Yeah, it's upside down for
Okay, yeah, it's
Okay.
upside down for me.
Okay.
so yeah, you're at that top part.
Okay.
And so you're gonna hit it with magic missile.
Yeah. The first one I rolled 19 on the die in my attack. My modifiers, what I add, correct?
No, magic missile automatically hits.
Does it? Oh, well then never mind. I thought I had to roll damage, or
Nope.
not damage, to hit.
Nope, it's just what level are you casting it
Just level 1.
at?
So I have 3 missiles, so it's 3d4 plus 1, plus 3. And of course, I can only find 1d4. So So 2. I rolled 3 ones.
Oh no.
So 6 points in all. A whole 6. That's a lovely way to
6
start
points
the.
damage.
That's a whole lovely way to start the fight. And so the monster, Sona, is essentially on like where the main one is. If you come straight down
Uh-huh.
and to the right, it's between. It's on your guys' side of that in the water, and
Okay.
the rest of it is in the middle here.
Okay.
So yeah. So do you want to move, or are you trying to stay put?
I'll just stay put for now. Yeah, mommy.
Can I shop it on, please?
It's ridiculous.
Mommy,
So you.
what can I shop on?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay put, but I'm gonna mute real quick.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. All right, hold on. I swear, music is like everything's being stupid tonight. All right, guys, this wouldn't be Dicey Fate without something going wrong. So we're getting this going. We're gonna get this right. So you guys watch as Helda sees this thing and suddenly, doom doom doom, 3 bursts of the arcane energy just fires from her hand, and each one just bing 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 hits this creature in the face, and it snarls and looks right at you guys, not looking too phased at all from the damage. And with that go, Vin, you are up.
Okay. I can see this thing despite this room being, I assume, as dark as balls, right?
Actually, it's
Or at least
not.
I can.
It's not dark. Like for some
Really?
reason, the water gives off this weird glow. And
All right.
you see, like I said, you see, like serpentine altars. One here, here, and here.
Um, just as a quick glance, because I know this thing is staring us down at the moment, are these altars glowing in any way, or I assume they look like the statue that we just ran under after the cultists, right?
Oh yeah, they're glowing.
Okay. Well, since we're in the middle of a watery area, and what I stated before, yeah, I am. If you allow me to, I am going to use Call Lightning
Okay.
if we have enough room for it.
I mean, that's up to you.
Yeah, and I am going to, for funsies, I am going to go ahead and cast that at 4th level. He has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright, hold on. I actually found something I could use. That's too big, but there's an altar. Like I said, there's an altar there. Altar here. Here. And here. Look at that. I got stuff going somewhat.
Ooh.
Alright, cool. So, dexterity saving throw.
Yes, sir.
I will say it's at disadvantage because it's in the water.
Okay.
Because, you know, there's water everywhere. And let me roll. That's a natural 1. So that's a fail.
And can I add insult to injury by using one of my channel divinities?
And what does that do?
That is destructive wrath. When I roll lightning or thunder damage, I can use my channel divinity to deal maximum damage instead of rolling.
Sure.
So that's 40 points of lightning damage.
And you watch as the electricity just. You see Vin's eyes start glowing. All this electricity going through her hands and arms, and suddenly it just. Electricity that shoots out, arcing across the water, and hits Yaga straight on, and it roars. And suddenly the light, like you see each statue just vroom, 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 vroom. And suddenly the electricity just dissipates, and it just looks at you and snarls.
I didn't earn any friendship with that. I am actually going to go ahead and I'm going to move out onto the platform. I did see what happened with the statues, right?
Yeah, you all saw the statues glow.
Okay, I am going to go ahead and move out onto the platform and move my full straight movement as far as I can go. I'm going to head towards the first statue.
You get one more. You get one more in if you want it.
Okay.
All right.
Let
And
me knock out a chant divinity. No, that wasn't that.
okay. All right, cool. And is that it for you?
Yep, that's it for me.
Odd, you are up.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, she's pissed, and gonna feline agility his way down this walk because he stayed put. So he's gonna walk all the way down to this one here, or run,
Okay. So
and
it's right there.
yeah, he's like, shit. God deities hate when people fuck up their shit, so he's gonna, cause again, he's also saw that it did the weird woo woo thing, right?
Right.
Yeah. He's raging. Well, I can't, cause the rage would have ended by now, right?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay, no.
Because he did do damage and he took damage, so the rage isn't up yet.
Oh, it's still going then?
Yep.
Sweet. Alright. Yeah, he's gonna take Trafir, light it up, and take 2 swings at this statue.
Okay.
I can say words. One is a 22, and the other is a 14.
Both hits.
What is it? I don't think it's gonna take much to destroy a statue, but they're deity statues, so. I can play D&D. I remember this. I promise. It's overkill. About 33 points. 34 points of damage.
Oh, damn. And you just haul off. You see Odd just take that. You see Trafir just light up. And Odd just brings it overhead. And one good swing cleaves the statue straight through and comes across with the second swing and shatters the rest of it. And suddenly you see Yaga just and just screech and just start flailing around in the water for a little bit, and then looks back at you, not too happy.
Good old Steve Urkel. Did I do that? Yeah, that's it. He could run again, but like he wouldn't make that far.
And suddenly, you see the bodies go under. All the two parts of his body go underwater, and suddenly just rip forward. And suddenly you see just tidal waves coming straight towards you.
Hooray!
I need a dex save from you, please.
Dick save. I get advantage on those. Hooray! I don't know how well that's gonna do for me, but that's a 13. Cause you said the dex, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 13.
Well, suddenly the water just, and it pushes Odd 15 feet this way. About there.
Oh no!
At least we know he can swim.
And now Odd is in the water. And that's a Slayer action for this turn.
Oh.
And with that, it is Natsu's turn. And let's see what good old Natsu's about to do. Because, you know, he can't let Odd have all the fun.
Nah, he can't.
And you see Natsu just sit there, kind of bounce around a little bit. He goes, "Alright, I'm off." And Natsu's going to use Step of the Wind. Here's a key point to use Step of the Wind. So, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. And you see, Vin, you watch as Natsu just kind of bounces, all of a sudden just, vroom, just start running. He's like, "Excuse me," and just comes right past, and like damn near like puts his hand on the ground. It's like you almost hear squealing as he rounds that corner and keeps running. And you see him just run up toward that statue and just jumps. You see that golden energy around his arm as he's coming in for a swing. He's pretty much doing a Superman punch to this thing. And you see him just boom, just hit it, and then come in with an uppercut too. He only gets 2 swings this time because, you know, he spent a key point on using Step of the Wind. Hold on. I'm sorry, let me check one thing because I think he could do one more thing, but right now I'm gonna stick with that until I get everything pulled up because, you know, dope monk shit.
Dope monk shit.
Dope monk shit.
So he does 16 points of damage to this thing as he just like lays into it twice. And he's just kind of bouncing around, just looking at it. And he's like, "Shit, the thing isn't broken yet." Why are you being an ass right now, computer?
Maybe I didn't overkill it then if it takes 16 points of damage.
Oh yeah, I like literally overkilled that thing.
Oh, did he? Who?
Alright, so I have to refresh that again. I swear, like, Everything is like going. Anything that can go bad goes bad tonight. Yeah, that's all Natsu can do because it's a bonus action for what he just did. So, with that out the way, it is Core's turn. Good old Core, who is on the. And Core's just kind of. She doesn't know what she can do at the moment because she's just like, So she's gonna move 30 feet out. Actually, she's gonna move about 25 feet out, and just kind of pour a great sword and take a defensive stance, just kind of waiting to see what happens. And it is Jaka's turn. And I gotta see, what's her movement? Okay, cool. She goes underwater and reappears here. And looks at you, Natsu. Or not Natsu, but Odd.
Uh-oh.
Hooray.
Because she's a little mad.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
I feel like you broke a statue or anything. Wait a second.
It's not like you didn't just piss this thing off or anything. And you see her open her mouth as you start seeing all this water just start forming in her mouth. And I need a dex save from you at disadvantage because, you know, in water.
Okay, one second. I just dropped a drink all over my foot.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
I was trying to be productive. Okay. Of dex save, right?
Yep, at disadvantage.
Well, I have advantage, so would it be a straight roll?
Yep, it'd be a straight roll.
Okay. $18.
Nice. You take half damage.
Hooray!
That's good. Because you take 10 points of damage as a jet of water just and like slices through through your shoulder. And you guys watch his blood just comes out of Odd's shoulder as, you know, again, a water jet. And Odd, that hurt a little bit.
Just a little?
And I just go to roll a d6. Okay, cool. And the round starts over with Hell.
Ah, hell.
Okay, so quick question.
What's up?
How far? Okay, well, a couple quick questions. I'm so sorry since
No,
I
you're
can't
good,
see.
you're good.
Are the statues on the squares?
Yes.
Okay. Which one has Odd destroyed?
The far back one, like if you from where you are, if you go straight, Odds destroys that one.
Okay, so the one that's closest to where we came in at?
No, the one farthest from where you came in. Well,
It's the one on the other side, the one catty corner to that then.
yeah, because if you go straight back, there's one on that first one, and then there's
Mhm.
one farther to the on the picture
Okay,
to
so
the
that's
left.
the one he... Okay.
Yep, and
And
Natsu's
Natsu...
is the closest one to the right. Core and Vin are on the middle of the catwalk. Odd is in the water about 15 feet back, from the square,
Okay.
and the creature is over
How,
in between.
okay, how far is the far back one?
Mommy.
On the, I guess it'll be your left.
Let's see. Let me find the measurement stick. If I could actually move up, keep everything in range would be great. Let's see, from where you are, 140 feet.
Okay. Alright. So while this was going on, I was reading. If I were to use Shatter, I have Metamagic Twin Spell, but it doesn't work if it can target more than one creature. Would I be able to do that with Shatter, or no?
No. 'Cause
Okay,
Shatter can.
that's all I wanted to make sure. Okay, so can you move me up to where I can reach the far left one
What's your...
with 120? Like, to where I'm within 120 feet of the center of the thing.
Okay. So about there. Yep.
And then I'm going to use one of my sorcery points, which doubles the range of the spell. And the shatter is 60 feet, so it should be 120.
Right.
She's going to cast Shatter right on that statue.
Alright.
Where is the D8? Do I need to roll the hit for that or no, since it's an inanimate object?
You don't have to roll the hit for it, because it's inanimate.
Inanimate object.
I can't.
Alright, so that
I'll talk
will be...
goodest.
It'll be 3d8 thunder damage.
Okay.
Okay, so 5, 6, 7. Oh my goodness, come on now. 11.
Okay, dokie. And you watch as Shatter just goes off and suddenly, boom! And the statue still sits there glowing, and the creature roars again. A little pissed now. And the statue is still standing.
Wait a minute, because I don't have a bonus action that I can use, so we're good.
Alright. Vin, you are up with Odd on deck.
Okay. Now, question about the statues. When I did call lightning, did it kind of looking at the statue that's in front of me? I know it was hit by Halora, but before that, did it look like that surge of lightning? Did it look like it did any physical damage to it?
To the creature?
No, to the statue.
The lightning didn't hit the statue.
Well, I meant like the when it redirected from the creature to the statues.
No.
No? Okay. Okay. Then I am going to go ahead and... follow up with my own shatter at that same statue.
Which one?
The one right in front of me.
Okay.
And I'm only going to cast that at 2nd level, so that is going to be 3d8 thunder damage.
Okay.
That thing decides it wants to do the dice roll by clicking on the button. Come on, roll 20, really? I'm hoping that roll 20 didn't freeze up on me. Or my... Give me 1 second.
We lost somebody.
Hang on 1 second. It was deciding it didn't want to click on the dice rolls for me, so give me 1 second to reload back in. Because welcome to Sunday, everyone.
Yep, yeah, we can never have any. It's Sunday, we can never have nice things.
12 points of thunder damage.
Okay. And this words, I can talk. I promise. And the shatter just the statue cracks a little, but nothing.
Jeez Louise. Okay, I'm gonna stay where I'm at, but I am gonna give enough room just in case Core and Holora want to get by me on the walkway.
Okay. And right then, the creature just turns looking at you guys,
Uh-oh.
and it roars. And this time it submerges, it just completely goes under, submerging its whole body underwater. And then it just comes out, and here comes another tidal wave, but this time it's aimed towards you three. And I need dex saves from all three of you. Hale, Core, and Vin.
No.
26 from hell.
17 from Core. And what did Venari get?
5.
And the only one who gets knocked into the water is Vin. She gets pushed 15 feet back this way into the water. And you're just...
Now, did I take any damage from that?
No.
Okay.
No damage whatsoever.
Okie dokie.
And Odd, you are up.
Okay. How tall are these platforms?
Probably about 10 feet out the water.
Okay. So it's not easy to get back on.
For normal people, no. But with someone with claws...
Odd's not normal people.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, he's gonna... Let me see, how far is it? Come on, measuring tool. So it's gonna take
20 feet.
20
Yeah.
feet to get back because he's in water, right?
Right.
And then it would take 10 feet if he's able to back up. Okay.
Right.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna... He's like, well, this thing's not looking at me, because it's not, right?
Not at the moment.
Yeah, he's gonna try to clamber his way back up.
Okay. Roll me in athletics, please.
Athletics. Okay. That's 17.
Oh yeah, you're back up there, no problem. You're drenched in water. Got a nice puncture wound through the shoulder. It hurts. You're still mad, angry. And what do you want to do?
So that was 30 feet of movement, right?
Right.
Okay, so he's still got 50. Cause how far is 50? Yeah, he's gonna just sprint his way over.
It's like, run the rest of the way!
Yeah, he's gonna sprint his way over here.
Okay.
I already lost my... I wish I could remember where I'm supposed to be going. Okay. This spot specifically, under the chalice. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna sprint his way over here.
Alright.
He's like, God. I hate gods. Fuck you.
And yeah.
Because he can't do anything else.
Right.
Well... it's gonna be a stupid move. Hell. But alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something stupid.
Wait.
Go for it! What are we doing, stupid? What are we doing?
He's gonna throw Trafir at the next statue.
Go for it!
Do it. Do it.
Yeah. So... How far is that? That's 30 feet. He could do...
Let's go. Just take
Okay.
this great axe and just... Whew! Let's
That's
see.
13.
That unfortunately is not a hit. As Trafir just goes flying. And, you know, high or low?
Low.
Right, let's see. Let's roll a d20. Okay. So Trafir lands. It hits the statue and then lands here.
Hooray! Yeah, that's all he can do.
And it is Natsu's turn. And you see Natsu just kind of and just takes a stance. And he is going to attack and use Flurry of Blows. He's just going to go in on the statue. Because screw the statue now. That's 2 hits. All 4 hits.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. It's 10, 15, 16. 32 points of damage. And you guys watch as Natsu just just starts going in on this statue, punching it over and over and over. And the statue just shatters. And Yaga just screeches and roars in more pain. And it is Kor's turn. And Kor's going to run up here. And she is going to rage. Because, you know, that's what Kor does best.
Smash the crap out of it, Core!
And you see suddenly just like body catches fire. And she lets out a screaming infernal. And it's time for her to attack twice. We got big angry woman now. That's a hit. And that's a miss. She hits once. Let's see what damage she does. It's 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 points of damage. The statue is still up. It's all kinds of cracked and broken, but it is still standing. And it is Yaga's turn. She is not too happy at the moment. And she vanishes under the water and reappears on this side.
Oh.
And she's looking right at you. In the water. And she roars and just comes snapping down at you, Vin.
Uh-huh.
This is like it's gonna hurt a little bit. Because, you know, fangs. I rolled a 17 on the die. Plus stuff.
What's the total? Because I'm hoping this might work. If it doesn't, I'm a little SOL.
26.
Yeah, no. Wait. Yeah, no. Never mind. It wouldn't work.
So, nothing trying?
Actually, as she snaps at me, instead of that, I'm gonna use Wrath of the Storm, and she has to make a Dex saving throw.
Okay. What's the DC?
That would be 15.
She rolled a 16 on the die.
Damn it. She still takes half damage, but...
Okay.
few points of lightning damage, so...
And you haul off and just... You do this lightning damage. And once again, it just... And it just looks at you. Just... Didn't even like it phased. And you see those jaws just open as it comes down. And... This is gonna hurt a little bit. Aw. Aw. That's 7 points of damage. The electricity must have did something. It might have freaked it out a little bit because it bites shallow compared to what it should be. So you take a whole 7 points of damage.
It's fine. That's fine.
And it just kind of hisses and backs up. And then all of a sudden you see a tail raise out the water. And it slams down on the bridge here. And shatters it. You see the bridge just splinter and go different directions. So since I can't, I'm just gonna draw. So pretty much all this is broken apart now. And with that, I am going to roll a d6 real quick. Damn it. You guys are lucky.
Hooray!
And the round starts over with hell.
Okay, so back to the meta magic twinning spell. Chaos Bolt only hits multiple if I roll the same number on the die.
Right.
So I'd be able to do it with that.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, she's gonna use
Oh shoot! I
sorry.
forgot to roll for concentration.
She's gonna spend
Never mind.
equal. Yeah, as long wait. You can spend one sorcery point equal to the spell's level. Okay. So she's gonna cast Chaos Bolt and spend one sorcery point to attack the one she was attacking, and then the one just in front of that as well. Unless that's the one that Natsu just broke.
That's the one Natsu just broke. There's only
Alright,
two.
then it's gonna be the one.
There's only two left. There's one straight ahead of you, and that one at the very back.
Okay, so she's gonna send bolts at each of them.
Okay.
In range, make a spell, ranged attack, ranged spell attack. So I need to see if they hit. That first one does not hit because that's a 2 on the die.
Yeah,
Terrible.
no, that does not hit.
Come on, be nice. Oh, that's a 19 on the die.
Yeah, that one hits.
Okay, so I roll 2d8 and 1d6. On hit, the target takes 2d8 plus 4d6 damage. And then I choose one of the d8s for type of damage. We'll go. Alright, so there it is. I got a 6 and a 3. No, neither of them are doing anything anyway. It's gonna take. I can math. 12 damage. 12 fire damage. Yeah.
Which one?
Oh crap.
The far one or the?
Yeah, the far one.
All right. So you said 12.
Yeah.
And this thing just both blasts. The first one, like the statue just turns, almost, and you see like it almost like absorbs the element itself. The second one, however, takes a straight direct hit from it, and it's still there. And are you moving or are you staying put? All right, so after that goes, Vin, before you go, the creature decides to take its legendary action this round early.
Uh-oh.
And suddenly you start seeing water just start churning and moving. And vortexes started forming.
Oh god.
And I'm going to show where they all are. I don't have the actual good vortex thing, so we're going to use this one. One forms here. Bam. One more forms here. And one forms over here. And Vin, you start feeling yourself just getting just tossed and turned around this thing. And I need you to make a dex save, please.
8.
Well, suddenly the tidal wave, the vortex is just keeping you in the middle. You are restrained until the start of your next turn.
Lovely. Lovely.
So you can't move from that spot. So anything you can do, that's where you have to do it from.
Okay. Kind of defeats a plan I was going to go for, but okay.
I mean, I could make this easy.
No, that's good. That's good. um. Let me see. No, I don't want to use that because it's my last one. Um. I am. You said the statue that Core is whacking away at. It's looking fairly busted, but not great at the moment.
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and help her out a little bit. It's just if I can still cast spells, I am going to go ahead and cast I don't know if radiant damage is going to do anything to it, but I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at that statue that Core is hitting away at.
Oh, okay.
And then that's, if it affects it, that's 4d6 radiant damage, and it gives it advantage on her next attack, or whoever attacks it next.
What level are you casting it at?
1.
Okay. Do you have to roll a hit, or?
Yes, it's a roll to hit, so... And that would be, just for funsies... Natural 20?
Nice. I'm hoping that hits. I'm really hoping.
I would like to think that it hits at a 27, so... And then add an extra 4d6, so... See, that is...
No, it's 46. It's the 12 double.
Okay, so 12 double, that is 24 then. Okay.
And yeah, that statue explodes. Like, not even a little bit explodes, like violently explodes.
Oops.
And yeah, one statue to go. And Odd, you are up.
That vortex, it's on the water, right?
Yeah.
Or is it affecting the bridge?
No, it's not affecting the bridge at all.
Alright, yeah. He's gonna start like shaking off as he's walking towards where his axe is at in that other statue.
Okay.
Grumbling still about stupid deities and gonna go back into a rage.
Okay.
Pick up his pick up Trafir. Like chest. Wanna be done with this, and takes 2 swings at the statue.
Okay. Okay.
16 and a 21.
Both hit.
What is my weapons anymore? Fuck you. So 8 and 9, that's 17. 17 points. Yes. Yeah, okay. Make sure I got my rage in. I was like, got that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So 17 points plus the lightning damage,
And
which should be 2d4.
suddenly, boom, boom. That one explodes as well. And Yaga just roars in more pain and just shakes. And suddenly you see this shimmer just go away from her. You all watch it suddenly. Like, she doesn't have that kind of glow that she had a while ago. And she roars. And you see Natsu go, does that mean what I think it means?
She's free game.
You see Natsu just smile. He's like, excellent. You see him just go running. Like, he goes running straight for it. Make sure to stop before he gets the core's, fire. Doesn't want to get anywhere near that.
Now I can do some dope monk shit and jump to the other bridge.
Yeah, last time he tried that, he fell into the water. On a ship.
Oh, yeah.
You see him just slide. His hands start glowing. You see him just starts blasting, key bolts at this thing. And he's gonna flare blow key bolts, so. Those two missed. Does that one hit? Yes, one hit. Out of all 4 bolts, one hit. And he does 10 points of damage to her. And she screeches. As this time the damage actually hurts. And it is Core's turn. And she sees this thing right here now. You know what Core's about to do.
Yep.
Do. And Hell is right outside of the flame range. And so, like, Venari, you see the water boiling as her flames. And it's like right outside where you are. Like, the vortex is getting warm. And she is just raging. And pulls out holds the greatsword. And just pulls back. And is going to make 2 attacks against Yaga. And both of those hit. So let's do some damage. Alright, this is going to be some shitty damage. I rolled 2 1s and 2 4s. 10, 20, 22, 24, 27 points of damage to him.
Damn.
That's on the weak side, because,
Yeah.
And Yaga just, like, it screams and roars. And then it dives underwater. Pops out here. It's a little mad at you at the moment.
Just a little.
Because you just destroyed its last statue. and it is going to bite at you. That's an 18 on the die.
That hits.
And you see it just come snapping inward at you. $11, 16 points of damage as it just bites down on you.
Half to 8 because it's piercing, right?
Right.
8 points. Odd's gonna kind of chuckle at it. Sorry.
Yeah, laugh at the god.
Yeah, because he's like, wow, that's all you can do?
And right then, on the other end of things, a big old tail comes out the water. And it's going to swipe at Core and Venari. I doubt that hits. No, that doesn't hit either one of you. But what it does hit, though, is the bridge.
Goodbye, bridge.
And now Core is in the water. I'll move that out the way for a second. Core's in the water now. And Hale, if you are still there,
I am. Sorry.
I need you to make me a dex save, please.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 23.
You don't fall in the water, and you run fast enough to get here. As the rest of the bridge cracks and crumbles under the weight of this giant serpentine tail. So all this part of the bridge, gone. And Core's fire goes out. And with that, let me roll a d6. Yes, it's back.
Fuck.
It recharged. Finally. But it is Hale's turn with Venari on deck. And at this point, the vortexes vanish.
How close am I to the head?
Let's see.
Hello?
15 feet away.
What was that, Sona?
15 feet away?
Someone was asking how close she was to the tail. 15 feet away from the
Okay.
tail.
I was asking how close I was to the head, but
Oh, the head.
yeah.
I could have sworn that you said tail.
Man,
My
either way,
The head, 70 feet away.
well, never mind on that. How close is everybody to the tail?
Core is 15 feet away. Venaria is 25.
Okay. She's going to, because I'm assuming the bridge is gone between her and the tail, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So she's going to cast with her last spell slot, shatter right on the tail.
Nice. Does it need to roll to hit or anything, or?
No, it needs to make a save, or it only takes half. It needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
What's the DC?
12.
That's 13.
Barely.
Stop, please.
So it'll take half of 3d8. I had 3, and then there it is. Okay. So 5. So 21. I rolled 21. 2 8s and a 5. Half of that would be what, 10?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, it takes 10 damage.
Okay. And you watch the shatter just goes off, and it roars in pain, and it looks around like, who did it? Kind of motion. And unless you want to jump in the water, I'm guessing that's your turn.
Oh yeah, that's that's my turn. Am I like stranded right now?
Yes, you're on the only way out.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
And
Wait,
Minari, you
wait.
are up. Oh,
She's gonna move to the stone part, not stay on the wood anymore.
okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Smart move.
Question, DM with Windrunner. Leaf on the Wind. If I activate that, and I can double my movement speed, is that an action or a bonus action?
It'll be a bonus action.
Okay. Since I don't want to be in the water anymore, I'm gonna go ahead and concentrate on that magic in the weapon, and use my bonus action to double my movement speed, so I can get back up onto the pier.
Which one? Which one?
Other.
Right over here by Natsu.
Alright, so it's going to be a 10. You have to have an athletics check because it's 10 feet up.
I mean, I'm not bad at athletics, but I'm not great at it either, so. I'm guessing 10 does not cut it.
It does not, but you're at least over here now.
Okay. Since I am a little bit closer to the pier, then I am. Then, as my action, I'm not within touching distance of her, but I want to. Why not? I am going to. Well, no, never mind. If I have it, I'm gonna go ahead and use another guiding bolt. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it at first level, and then I'm gonna aim it at her.
What part of her?
Let's see. She is. That is 120 feet, so I'm gonna aim it at the head.
Okay, roll the hit.
14. Does 21 hit?
It does.
Nine points of radiant damage, and whoever hits her has advantage on the next attack.
Okie dokie. And next up is Odd.
Odd swinging.
It's like, I am swinging
Yep. He two attacks to the head.
with both with advantage.
Both attacks?
Yeah?
Natural 20 for the first one.
Oh, good God.
You're welcome.
It's between a 20 and 18. Thank you. Should I roll the next one and then do all the damage at the same time, or just roll damage now for this one?
It's up to you. I'll let you decide this one.
Okay. I'm bad at math right now, so we're just gonna do this right now.
Okay.
God damn it. So that's double, so it's 4, 11, plus the d4, plus 4 lightning, yeah. So 11 points of slashing for the first hit, with 8 points of lightning, because it doubles the
Right.
electric, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So that's the first hit.
That's the
So
first
19,
hit.
19 points in total. The next one is 21 to hit.
That's a hit too.
That one hits too.
Yep.
So 13 points of slashing.
Okay.
Plus 3 points of lightning.
Okay.
So 33 points in total.
Damn. So I just went all kinds of in on this creature. And you just holler. You see Odd just raging, angry, just Trafir just like arcing with electricity and just comes in there. You see electricity just like arcing across this creature, and you see the whole body just like convulse, which is with like electricity and slashing, and so you see like black blood just comes spewing out over Odd as he just cuts through the first time, spins back around the axe again, cuts through it the second time. This creature just screams and screeches in pain.
And Odd's gonna use his bonus action to frenzy for one more hit. I forget I have bonus action.
Odd's like, screw it.
This one's not advantage, right?
Yes, it still is.
Oh shit.
I was gonna say, I was waiting for
23.
I was waiting for another nat 20. I was gonna be like, oh, you bastard.
I was too.
But yeah, no, it hits.
Okay. 19 points of slashing.
Ow.
Plus 2 points of lightning. So 21 in
Okay.
total.
And one more slash for good measure as it roars, and you just slash down the middle, and like almost kind of fillet open part of its neck. And it screeches and head just starts waving around like crazy. And it's going to use its tidal wave ability because you guys are pissing it off. And its whole body just starts like vibrating violently. And I need everybody to make a dex save, please. Well, beside two of y'all, because y'all are in the water. Actually, no. Make a dex save anyway, because this could be bad.
Oh, I pushed the wrong button. 21.
15.
10.
So this is all what happens. Odd, you are knocked back into the water, 15 feet away.
Okay.
You're in the water again. That sucks. Natsu is knocked into the water 15 feet away. Back here. Fenari, you and Core are drug under.
Oh no!
So, on your turns, it will be an athletics check, and if you fail, then we'll start making con saves.
Okay.
And Natsu's just like, "Oh, you stupid bastard!" You see him suddenly just like, "Screw this." And suddenly you see just these wings of like pure light and flame come like bursting out of his back. And Natsu just takes to the air. Yes, Natsu can fly.
Well then.
This is not dope monk shit. This is something else.
And he goes flying this way and gets here. And he just yells, "Leave my friend alone!" And you watch as he like puts his hands together, and you start seeing just all this energy start forming. And God damn it! Every time I do that now, I'm sorry guys, you're going to see a blank screen for a second. It'll be back in a minute. And he is going to pump in 4 points of key points into this. Because, yeah.
He mad.
He's a little mad. And this thing needs to make a dex save. And with a nat 1 it fails. And suddenly you see just this blast of just radiant energy in a cone just shoot out and like hit Yaga right in the face for 5d6 points of fire damage. Natsu's a little pissed off at the moment because he's tired of of this thing. 25 points of damage to it. I rolled 6, 4, 5, 6, 4.
Jeez.
And yeah. This creature is not looking... It is looking rough. Like, Yaga is looking really rough. She is not happy. This is not fun for her anymore. And like half her face is singed now, and she is not a happy camper. And with that, it is Core's turn. So let's see about that athletics. It's time for the athletics check. Oh, she makes it. And suddenly Cord just like, and just swims forward. It just bursts out of the water, just taking a deep breath. Just, it's that whole thing of, that sucks. And that is her action right now, because having to swim back up. And now it is Yaga's turn. And it is going to snap at Natsu because he's right there. Searing bolt to the face kind of doesn't help. And she snaps at Natsu and he just flies out to the side away from her. And she turns for her second strike against him. and bites him. She bites into him finally, and Natsu screams in pain and takes 6, 14 points of damage. And he's still up. He's still ready to go. He's not happy at the moment, but he's still ready to go. And Hell, you are on deck with Venari next. Hell,
Okay.
Okay.
So I have to jump into the water to try to hit her with any of my swords, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Um. Okay. How close is the head? Is it still the 120 away? Or 140?
No, the head at this point is 75 feet away. 80 feet.
Is there any way I can move 20 feet without going into the water? Get closer to the head?
No.
I didn't think so. I think I still have one more. Yeah. I have one more sorcery point, so I'm gonna use that. And, use the Mind Sliver on her.
Ow.
Um,
What, are you gonna double spell?
no, it's just extending the
Okay.
range. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you were double. I
Uh,
thought you were twin spelling.
No, I'm extending the range
Okay.
on the spell or cantrip, I guess. It needs to succeed on an intelligence saving throw, so it's probably going to succeed. But so yeah, it's just got to save
What's the DC?
12.
It did not succeed.
Oh wow, we're what, level 7?
8.
Level 8. Okay, good. Well, it's still only 2d6 of psychic damage, and then it has to subtract a d4 from its next saving throw. So 2d6.
Okay.
5.
How much damage?
5. I got a 1 and a 4.
Hey, every little bit counts. All right, and it takes it subtracts how much from the next?
A 1d4
Okay.
on its next save.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, that's it for me. I'm just gonna chill on the concrete.
Hell's over here like, guys, I'm sorry, that's all I can do.
Hell's our cheerleader right now.
And
You
Vin-
can do it! I believe in you!
There we go, moral support. We
And-
need it.
Vin, you are up.
Okay, I want to try something. I don't know if this will work since this is her domain. But I want to use my last level 4 spell and cast Control Water. And the effect I want to use is Part Water.
Actually, you can't use that yet. You're underwater. You gotta give me athletics. I'm sorry.
Okay. I thought I could use it while... Okay. Oh, come on!
Okay.
This
Um,
water hates you.
Make
No,
me
it doesn't like me very much.
make me a con save, please.
19?
Okay, you are holding your breath still. You do have that going for you. You are not panicking yet. but the current is holding you under, so you're really not able to do much at the moment.
Okay, fine.
And Odd, you are up.
Just come here, you serpenty bitch. And he's gonna swim over there.
Nah, I can see Odd just
He's not even getting on the pier. You know, he's swimming to her.
just swimming underneath the pier, just coming over like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna whoop your ass. Come here.
And he's gonna come right here. He's like, oh, you better prepare. And get a paw on her, like, to hold himself steady as he takes that axe into wherever he can get it.
Alright. I will say this will be a disadvantage because swinging from underwater, or not underwater, but in water, it's not a solid surface.
It's like, do I want to attempt to make the athletic save to get up on the pier? Oh boy.
Natsu, yeah, but okay, I will say Natsu yells down. He goes, "Hold on, hold on." The question is, are you going to listen to Natsu before swinging?
Yeah.
So you're going to hold your action to whatever
Yeah, I'm
Natsu
gonna hold
does.
my action. Yep.
Alright, so I have to roll something real quick to see if Natsu is strong enough to do this.
He's a big man.
What, man? What's up?
At least drop me on top of her head.
And Natsu just like full on just uses his step of the wind and reaches down and grabs Natsu by the arm, or grabs Odd by the arm, and like as much force as he can muster out of his wings, just flies Odd straight into the air. Well, he flies up and gets you high enough, and he spins, and he's like, "Kill it!" and just like throws you full speed at this thing. And
Hell yeah.
you have advantage coming down full force at Yaga.
God damn it. 14.
That is a miss. As the first one comes down and you slam it to its head, it roars and like tosses you back. And on the backspin, get your second attack.
23.
That is a hit.
Can I, as that backspin, try to cleave in to her to like hold, like sink it in there to hold on?
Okay, I will say you can reduce damage. You can reduce damage and get it to where you're more hanging in there. Well, I will say you only do half damage then, but you will be able to sink it in and hold on. So whatever damage you do, just half it, and
I have a third attack, so I'm like, but I wouldn't be able to use Trafir because it's gonna be sunk into her.
right.
What other? You know what? Yeah. No, we're gonna. I will reduce. I will. I will
Alright.
take that. Of course, you rolled nicely when I'm gonna reduce it.
Yep.
Fuck you two dice. So that's 15 points of slashing.
Oh,
Reduced
okay.
to 7.
Yeah.
And
The
then,
electricity doesn't reduce. That would be the same.
okay. 1 point of electricity. It's like a static shock.
Nice.
And since he was dropped, where would you think he would have
Uh,
sunk his axe into?
probably about like the side of the neck, like probably about like 15, 20 feet from his head.
Okay. And going to do a cat's claws attack to sink in that other paw to keep hold.
Okay, because I'm just gonna say you do have the other axe.
I actually don't. It's in the bag of holding.
Oh no, that's right. Oh no.
I'm not gonna fudge this. I could be like, yeah, I have it. No, I put
Okay.
it in the bag of holding.
So Soul Splitter's in the bag of holding.
Yep.
All right, let's roll with the claws tech. Well, thank you for being honest.
I thought about it. I was like, yeah, I don't even have the soul splitter, so. So yeah, I'm rolling for the claw attack, right?
Yes.
Here we go. You bitch! 2 ones in a row. So now
Oh. So you go to dig your claw into this thing, and your claws just rake across the scales, and nothing. No damage. It's almost like you hear that screeching noise as it cuts as the claws cut across. And
nails against the chalkboard.
yeah. And as that happens, and Natsu is gone, it is Kor's turn. She
I'm
looks
just gonna
around
hang on there.
and then as you look down, you see Kor swimming towards you.
Hmm?
And she grabs a hold of you and goes swimming back up and just breaks the water with you. And she kind of gives you that thumbs up, like, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
And now it's Yaga's turn. Because that's all Kor did. And Yaga decides, you know what, since you're holding on, she dives. She dives with Odd holding on. It just goes straight down.
Dive, dive, dive.
And she is going to do something really bad. Let's see. 24 to hit.
Yep, it hits.
And as you're sitting there, she just takes her body and coils around you. And just tightens in as she sinks deeper into the water. And this is going to hurt a little bit, Odd.
Just a little bit.
You take... Well, that's both dice are lean. $19 points of damage as you're being crushed.
Okay.
And none of this is here anymore. All the creatures underwater. Odd is now grappled and drowning. And with that, it comes back over to Hale. And Hale, you watch as Odd and Yaga just go underwater.
But I can still see the head
No. The whole
Like,
creature,
through the water.
everything just sunk.
Oh, so I can't see any of it at all.
Like, you can see a silhouette of the creature.
Okay. Um. Can I see about how far down it is from me?
Um, you can't really make out the distance because,
Well, it's
especially,
10 feet to the water itself, right?
yeah,
And from where its head was before, how far was that? Like 80, you said?
yes.
Okay, I can't do anything. Um,
All right. From there it'd be 75. A little bit of
uh, okay, that's two first levels. I'm sorry, I didn't mark one of my first level spells. Um, I mean, she's just gonna cast Chaos Bolt at hopefully its head. So I'm assuming that's gonna be disadvantage.
oh yes.
Okay. Uh, so that's a 9 and a 10. And either way, it's not going to hit because
What's
you
that?
put the modifier on it, right? Or the
Right.
attack.
The attack modifier, right?
Okay, then yeah, it's only a 10. So
And yeah, you shoot Chaos Bolt out in the direction it is, and the energy hits the water and goes into the water, but nothing. And yeah,
who's going to jump in the water and start swimming towards the silhouette?
I have an idea.
All right, so
No.
Hell jumps in the water. So she can only move half distance in the water. So
I'm
15.
going to use my feline agility to make that like the full 30 feet that I can usually travel.
Okay. All right. Cool. Hell is swimming. And with that, Vin, you're up.
Okay, so Cora's helping me, keeping me above the water, right?
Well, she got you back up above water.
Okay. Am I able to cast or no?
Yes. Yeah, you can cast.
Okay. I am gonna go ahead and try that trick that I tried to before. 4th level, control water, and it has 100 feet square range. Basically, I'm gonna go ahead and in the silhouette area of where we see her, I'm gonna part the water and expose that area where she's at. Basically, shove the water up against the side and clear it in a 100-foot cube all around her.
Okay. Is there a...
There is no save. Basically,
Okay.
all it says is, where did it go? I just had it. You create water in an area to move apart and create a trench. The trench extends across the spell's area, and the separated water forms a wall on either side. The trench remains until the spell ends or you choose a different effect. The water then slowly fills the trench over the course of the next round until the normal water level is restored.
So, which way is the trench going? Up, down, left, right?
It's parting. It's parting on either side of that silhouette.
Yeah, I'm saying, which way? Left, right? Up, down?
Left, right.
Alright, so... I'm going to say... So, it's 100 feet, right?
Yeah, it's 100 feet cube.
So... Pretty much, like, here... Going this way.
I would say... Yeah, probably roughly around that area. Yes.
So, all of this is exposed. You suddenly... And you can breathe again. As she's wrapped around you, but... She's kind of hanging on from outside the water. but you're still caught. And are you moving anywhere? Or are you staying put?
Well, he's grappled, isn't he?
Well, no, I'm talking Vin.
Oh.
We can all walk freely in this area now, too, right? I think, if I'm picturing this mentally correctly.
Yeah, but you're nowhere near close to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna move closer to her. So I'm gonna. I have dropped Leaf on the Wind since this is a concentration, so I am gonna move over closer to where Natsu is.
So you can only go 15 feet right now.
Hmm?
You can only swim 15 feet, right? Because you can't move your full 30 movement. You gotta do half because it's difficult terrain. Alright, cool. You can go one more. I'm sorry, you can go one more. Because where you were, yeah. One more spot's fine. Alright, cool. And with that, Odd, you are up.
Are both of his arms pinned down?
Yeah, let me see. High or low?
High.
Alright, we're gonna roll a d20 on here.
Damn it.
Yes, they are both pinned.
Okay. And take an action for him to try to break
The grapple, yes.
grapple. Okay. Alright. What do I need to roll? Is it
Athletics.
athletics? Okay. He's still raging because
Yeah, he's been taking damage.
he got
Or
take
he's been.
damage. Alright. And this is a strength check, right? It's athletics?
Yes, athletics.
So does it mean I get advantage because I get advantage on strength checks?
Yep.
Okay, making sure. That is 23? Yeah, 23.
Okay, yeah. Well, you suddenly, like, with all your ragey might, just pull free. And, yeah, you are free now.
Okay.
And you are kind of standing on this thing as its, like, half body is sticking out of this whole open area with, like, 100 feet to the down to the floor.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a 100-foot drop.
Well then.
Well, actually, no. It's about 40-foot drop for you now.
Oh, okay.
Because it dropped you. It went down 60 feet,
Oh, okay.
and then the water opened up, and it's only holding on by the other half of its body outside the water, or inside the water.
So where would he be standing? Is it gonna be like right here?
Kind of like where he is right now.
Okay. So yeah. So right there. Okay. He's gonna be like, I'm here. Let's do this. And as he's like taking big deep breaths in and gonna swing twice at this thing's back.
You won't get your
Or near
swings.
its back.
You can get your
Huh?
frenzy. You can get your frenzy, but it's. Oh no! You can use. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
have 3 attacks, so I used 1 action, or right?
I would say you used an action to do it. So,
Oh yeah. So yeah, I stop my frenzy.
Yes.
So. That is 25 to hit.
Okay, that is a hit.
That's 11 points of slashing damage. And the 1d4. That's 4 points of lightning damage.
And Yaga just roars and screams as electricity and everything just the slash cut through it, and it's mad, it's angry, and it's just staring daggers at you.
He's just gonna give it a bloody tooth smile,
And not
breathing deep.
you see Natsu just sitting there floating. He goes, "You need a lift."
Just worry about attacking it. Don't worry about me.
He's all right. You see both hands just start glowing. And also, he just looks back, and he's like, "I'll be back."
He's gonna give a tired wave.
Hell, you come. All of a sudden, you look up and you see Natsu come flying at you, and he kind of grabs you by the. Bless you.
Thank you.
He grabs you by the back of the jacket and just flies up with you. He goes, "You haven't done enough. Come on." And goes flying back into the fight, holding on to you with both, by your shoulders, and just flying back toward the creature.
Big Superman in.
And he goes,
Okay.
"I'm sorry, but have fun." And he spins you around and just launches you at the creature, like full on, just like hurls.
As a reaction, can I pull out my stinking rapier?
Yes, I will. You will get one chance to attack because he is throwing you full speed.
Yeah, she's gonna pull out the murder of crows as she's falling down.
This is ah!
Okay, so I get the attack, right?
Yes,
Okay. I guess the d20.
it will be advantage because
Well, that one was a 19, so...
I mean there's
Well,
always
before
a chance.
anything.
There's always a chance for a nat 20.
Nope, it was an 18 on the second one. So... Sorry. I'm still trying to... Oh my goodness.
There is no
What
sneak.
do I add? I'm dumb.
There's no sneak attack with this one. It's just your
No, I know.
your
No, it's a
D8.
19. So...
It's your D8 plus your dex.
Okay, so my D8 plus 5. It's getting dark, so it's harder to see, sorry. So 11 points of damage. Good
So
sneak attack.
hell, how do you want to do this?
Yeah. Is its head out of the water or in the water?
It's out of the water. There's a huge trench that you're flying toward.
No, I knew it was, but I knew you had said part of it was still in the water, so I wanted to make sure it wasn't the head.
No, it's not that.
Okay. I'm assuming he threw me towards the head.
Yep.
So she's going to land like stabbing down right in between the eyes.
And well, I'm going to stop the music for this one.
Ah!
And you watch as Natsu just spins around as hard as he can, just throws Hell. Hell just flying toward the thing, toward Yaga, pulls out the sword, that purple glow coming off the murder crows as she comes in and just like takes both hands on the rapier, jams this thing straight through the head, and watches as the blade just cuts all the way up to the hilt into this thing's forehead, and you watch as the light leaves its eyes, and the body goes limp, and then you two start falling. But just in time, Nacho still has his wings for a little bit. He flies down, grabbing you both, and starts flying you back up. That's kind of huffing and puffing at this point because he's running out of energy. And lands you guys on the bridge as the water eventually just starts, pulling back inward. And the monster's gone. The monster's dead. And the battle is over. And yeah, now you guys.
Um, quick question:
Hmm.
Does the symbols do the symbols around for this serpentine god? Do they look familiar?
Like how so?
Like I have a serpentine mystery box.
A little
Do those
bit.
symbols match?
A little bit, yes.
She's gonna pull the box out of the bag of holding.
Do it, do it, do it.
Do it.
And open it.
And as you open the box, like this sickly, just kind of green glow
Oh,
pours out. And in the box is this black and green dagger with the serpentine, uh, with that serpent's head on one end, and just like a serrated edge to it.
I'm
And it's
wondering if I had pulled this out at some point, if the snake would not be mad at us. No, she's saying that to anybody who's around.
Are we back? Are we all on the bridge at this point, or are some of
uh,
us still treading water?
no, you're all back on there.
Can I keep it? Can I peek over Halora's shoulder and take a look at the dagger in the box?
Oh, she's holding it up so everybody can see it.
Um, do I recognize anything about this dagger, or?
Nothing. You just see some of the iconography from it in the temple.
Hmm.
And
Hell's gonna pull the dagger out of the box.
yeah, this is, and you notice that the green starts changing colors. It goes from green to like this dark blue color, like the scales of this creature.
Interesting.
Does anybody have any rope?
I do.
Hell's gonna do something dumb because she feels bad because the snake didn't have to die. She's just gonna jump in the water with the dagger
What?
after somebody ties rope around her
Ugh.
just to see if anything happens.
Odd's
Um,
diving after her.
Nothing happens.
Okay, good. She tugs on the rope. Let's pull me out.
Ben starts pulling her back.
Odd's gonna keep swimming down towards the monster.
All right.
Long way down.
Yeah, that's 100 feet down.
Beeline agility.
All right. What are we getting? Or what are we trying to get?
He wants to try to get a tooth from the serpent.
Easy enough. And there's a lot of gold down here.
I feel like with his kind of knowledge, I feel like he's not gonna want, or pass. He's not gonna want to touch it. He does not want to touch it. He just wants the tooth.
That's fine. And yeah,
Can I? Yeah.
we got one of the teeth.
One tooth. There we go.
Am I putting that in the bag of holding too?
It's a good. It's like a. It's probably about the length of like a bastard sword.
Mm.
That's a big
Okay,
tooth.
so that
Yeah.
might not fit in the bag of holding.
It's. I mean, it can. It was a huge creature.
Yeah, I know.
Go in the bag of holding.
Bag of holding. Okay, so
It's essentially.
serpent.
Yep, you got Yaga's tooth.
Is there anything else in the room, like above the water, like any other structures or anything aside from from the remains of the bridge or the statues?
No. Nope. That's the last thing.
Okay.
Odd is gonna make
Help.
casually just tell how like there's a shit ton of gold down there. It's kind of creepy.
If you think it's creepy, I don't want it.
I feel like we'd be cursed. Well, I guess you're holding that dagger. I don't know what's
Yeah,
more
I think I'm
cursed,
pretty
the
much
gold
already
or the
cursed.
dagger.
I'm not swimming down.
Or the giant serpent tooth I just acquired as he's holding it.
Hell pulls out the bag of holding like, go, shove it
He does. He's just gonna do like. I bet it does. It's not hard to get it.
No.
in. No, obviously, but
Do we want another one?
I mean, I'm
You
assuming
can
it can be
vote.
made into something pretty good.
Oh shit! Did the dude that Odd throw in there get boiled alive by
Probably.
Probably.
and lightning?
Yeah.
The lightning happened first.
Yeah. He's not there anymore.
Oops,
That man's gone.
that man is gone. Alright.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about them and their pet serpent here for a little while.
Is there anything that's interesting above water, like say at any of the pedestals, or
No, they're all shattered. Nothing left in this room.
well, we did.
Yeah. I'm
What?
sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
You
you
started
go ahead.
talking before me. I'm sorry.
You
Oh
go
my
ahead.
goodness.
What do
Is
y'all
the
go
only
ahead?
way out the way we came in?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I was going to ask. I'm sorry.
Yep. There's only one way in.
Go ahead.
There's only one way in.
One way in, one way out.
There's
Only
only
one
one.
leaves.
And you see Cora just kind of motions like, "Hey, we need to go back that way."
Can we easily climb out, or would or would
I
some of us need a boost up?
I will say, since the fight's over, you guys can, it won't be hard to get out.
Okay.
Now the question is, are you going to go back and try to fight the two things in the other rooms, or are you just leaving?
Mm,
Oh no, we're just leaving.
I feel like we're just leaving.
I
We've already done this side quest that we didn't even know was here.
yeah.
Odd's hurting. Odd's like, y'all can deal with it. I'm leaving.
Ven is actually going to go over to Autumn, kind of motion like, "Do you need help?" and kind of hold up a hand, so like I can.
Not, just save that. I'll be okay.
Okay.
I mean, I
She
could
kind
pull out a
of
potion of healing.
Save it. I'm okay.
I
she kind of looks over at Halora, Cora, and Natsu like, "What about you guys? You guys okay?"
Natsu's just like, "No, I'm good. I'm good. A little hurt, but I'll make it."
You sure?
Oh yeah, yeah. I did a
Paul just
little.
does that whole little finger thing. I didn't take any damage.
Natsu's like, all I need is some sleep. Maybe a little cuddling, but that's about it. And he goes walking. He just start walking back toward the ship and everything.
I was gonna say, did Celista leave? Or did I need to call her again?
No, she did not leave.
Okay.
In fact, when y'all get back on the ship, there's more people on the ship,
Oh,
Huh?
and
like
Celeste,
free people or are they bound people?
they are free people.
Oh, okay.
Celeste's just like, well, apparently, I'm savior after all. There were more people down there. Apparently, if your friend Natsu here wasn't enough, they were going to murder more people to resurrect some snake god, I guess.
Well,
Yeah, no,
the
that's
snake
gone.
god is dead.
Oh, so not much of a god after all.
No.
Well, that's good to know. And you're all okay. Well,
Yeah. But somebody on this ship's probably not going to be happy if they were still on the ship after we left the last time.
what's that?
Because their god is dead.
Huh.
Oh, are the people that she picked up cultists?
No, the serpentine box was on the ship. That's how I got it, is
Oh,
from the ship.
Oh. So there's a
Oh.
cultist among us.
Mm.
Among Us.
Who is
Oh.
sus?
So, am I going to have to do another culling of my ship, I'm hearing?
I'm not going to say they're a danger, but they are not going to be happy with us. And she gestures to everybody, all of the party.
Well, we'll see what happens. If they come after you, that means they're coming after me. And they won't be coming after me for too long.
Well, they're pretty stupid if they're going to come after you.
Shows you know it. But anyway, I digress. Where are we off to now? As I am switching back over to the.
Wait, so who did she pick up that was
Yeah.
down below?
Do we recognize any of the people?
None. These
Are they wearing
people.
any specific clothing?
These people look like they've been down there for days on end. They look tired and beat down and just kind of haggard.
Are any of them
But
visibly injured or?
More malnourished than anything.
Are they like the local people, or are they like again cultist people who have shed their cloaks and
Um, they look more like normal people.
why were there normal? Oh, sacrifices.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out. I was like, why was there so many people? Where did this clown car of people come from?
Wait, when we were walking back through that room, did we hear crying?
Yes, they were still crying.
Okay, good. I just had to make sure that it wasn't they didn't manage to come on the ship.
No,
But did we free any sacrifices before?
beside
No.
Natsu.
Then where
I
did
think
they
aside
come
from
from?
Natsu, no.
Oh, Natsu freed people?
No,
No.
No,
Aside
no,
from
we
not to.
freed him.
Uh, but that's the thing. I'm sorry, my brain is like, where did these people come from? We didn't see people
No,
down there besides the
Sh-
cultists.
so, she's like, they came from the ship.
Oh,
shit.
they had a ship. I forgot about that.
Oh, okay.
Was there anything else on the ship?
Yeah, was the
How
ship
did
still
they?
there? Or...
She goes, oh, the ship is still there. If you would you do you want a cultist ship?
No,
Do we want
wait.
to?
Who freed them then?
Me and my
They did.
men.
Okay, okay.
But what I'm saying was there anything interesting on the ship?
Shows a lot of weird snake iconography if you're into that kind of stuff.
Oh, it's on the ship?
Yes.
Burn the ship.
She goes, well, I was going to ask if you wanted it first before I blew it up.
It does it look like a very much a cultist ship?
Uh, not really. Like if you would just see it, you wouldn't have guessed it was a cultist ship.
What if we clean it out and then take a ship?
That's what
Yeah,
I'm thinking of.
maybe if any of it has any valuable items attached to any of this, break it off, sell it, toss everything else overboard.
And burn it.
Well, if it's
That
going
too.
overboard, it's not going to be able to be burned. It's in the ocean.
So if we just throw it into a pile before we take off with the ship and then burn it.
So are y'all taking the
But
ship?
yes.
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 Okay, so I will tell y'all. I will put out a group message later telling y'all what all you found and how much it is
Okay.
if y'all want to do all that fun stuff, and so we don't take the rest of the game like
Hmm.
talking about all that fun stuff. But you do have a ship now.
I have a
How
question
long until
regarding
we wreck
said
this one?
That's what I was good thinking, Sona. How long does
dude.
this one last?
Maybe we should make like a little tick board on the inside of the ship. Days it's gone without being destroyed.
It is not
Yes.
it is not an airship, by the way.
Hey,
It's a
we
regular ship.
destroyed a regular ship too, so
That's true.
And
No ship is safe with tall tales.
and as you guys are cleaning it out, getting it ready to be seaworthy, odd,
Yes.
you get a message in your head,
Oh,
and you hear, "Champion, you have a challenger here at the arena."
like y'all just see him light up, even though he's bloodied,
She's like,
and like,
"It is a man named Enir."
oh, and he's gonna say aloud, "That bitch is going down."
what's going on?
Huh?
Uh, I don't know if she heard his response because he said it out loud, but
Yeah, yeah, she heard it.
uh, I am currently off the coast of Kiritochi.
Yep.
How long of a trip is that?
By regular ship, each square is like 4 days.
Is how many days? I'm sorry.
4.
4. And our friends are on an airship, or are they on a regular ship?
They're on an airship.
Fuck. See, that's. I guess I should. Okay, keep counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That is 14 squares. That is 56 days
That's 2 months.
of sailing.
That's about 2 months
How long
travel.
does it take an airship?
About 2 days a square.
What is that? It's counted 14. That's still. Oh, that's 28 days. 'Cause that's half. He's gonna tell Hal. So I have just been informed that there is a challenger for me up in Alien Tyrion,
Yep.
and you won't guess who it is. Maybe you will be able to guess who it is. We'll guess.
Hell just is like, I don't like guessing games.
That's true. It's a near.
You just see her face like go dark.
Now, are you guys whispering or talking out loud?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
That's up
7,
to
8.
odd.
That's if we take the skyship and we go over the seas or over the land, that's only 2 weeks plus of traveling. Because that's 8 squares, so 16 days. I can count, right?
Something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, give or take. I want to go punch his face in.
Wait,
But you know it could possibly be a trap.
Everything's a trap for us.
Fair enough.
wait, hold on. What are you guys talking about? What is this about a champion? What? And you,
Oh, yeah,
she points at
I'm the
Valor. It looks
champion.
like you wanted to murder somebody just now. What's going on?
I mean,
There's always somebody we want to murder, but this one specifically is on the top of the list. Yes?
yes.
Yes. Uh, we
Is
could just.
Callista still there?
Oh yeah. She hadn't left.
I guess we can just leave the ship here. Or get some. Maybe we can ask one of.
That's what I
Celesta's
was about to
people.
do. Is ask. She turns to Callista and says, "Is there any way somebody is able to sail this ship for us to where we need it to be? Because we just got a pretty urgent message that needs to be attended to, and we were hoping you could take us."
She just kind of smiles. She goes, "Another favor for my dear."
Hear me out. You can use the ship for whatever needs you need.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
And a pretty good chunk of change.
Yes.
She says, "Oh, I'm not worried about the money."
Yeah, but I wouldn't feel right having you sail us all the way out there without giving you something monetary. Other stuff not included.
Right, Odd's gonna lean down like, we can't give her the tooth. Should we keep that?
She goes,
If you want to, you can offer it. It's not my tooth to give.
she goes, "Don't worry
It
about the
is my tooth.
Don't worry about the monetary part. We'll settle up when we get there."
I do have lots of money there.
He
Well,
does.
He just casually says that.
then.
Never.
She says, "Well then, Alan Tyrion, was it?"
Yes.
Yes. And she's still got that super dark look on her face, like super pissed. doll.
Don't look so grim, love. It causes wrinkles.
Is
I'm
the
already wrinkly.
what's her name? What's her name?
I don't remember.
No, no, that's the wrong person. Uh, is Mistress Tari? Is she still in his head? Does it feel like he knows she's still there?
No, she is not there.
Damn, I should have told her. Give me 18 days.
Well, she does come back with another message.
Oh,
She says, "How long should I?" The challenger says he'll wait until you get here. How long will that be?
maybe 3 weeks will be the safest bet,
Mm-hmm.
and then we could
Just at
surprise him.
most 3 weeks.
Yeah, at most 3 days. Or 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Um, he's gonna answer back. 3 weeks.
I'll let him know. He'll be waiting for you. Please hurry.
Thank you, Mistress Tari.
Thank you.
Is it
Actually,
Tari or Thari?
Thari, I think it was.
Oh, okay.
But
I have it spelled Tarri, so it was like,
either way, Oh yeah, she didn't say thank you back because it cuts off. Because it's only 25 words.
oh,
Back.
we can just all up.
But she's like, all right then, shall we go?
Yes.
We have a long travel ahead of us, and I would hate for you to be late.
I'm ready.
Did we want to look through the ship before we left?
No time. Gotta kick ass.
No time. Okay. Just asking.
So yeah,
Odd's gonna turn to Venari and be like, so we're gonna go to a place where everyone bashes each other's head in for fun. You can join us. Go with the ship. We leave that up to you. Core, you ready to kick ass?
she nods.
Natsu, you ready to kick ass?
Of course, let's go.
I told you who it is, or if you heard.
Yeah, I
I'm
heard.
not quiet. Okay, I'm not quiet.
Well, I guess I'll go with you guys. Like I said, I can heal lumps and bumps, and she kind of motions to Halora as they get on the ship. I'm curious to meet this individual that I don't think I've ever seen you guys go absolutely murder hobo. Like she seems to want to.
Tell you this. When we get there, you touch no one. Because, wait, before I say that, I'm sorry. I should have asked. Did Kilsis, before he left, tell us that Anir was working with um um crap.
Yes, he did.
The
Yeah.
Yes, he did warn you.
Yes.
that he was working with the guy that poisoned us?
Yeah.
Yes.
He pretty much warned you guys don't trust him. Along those lines, so.
Yeah. So then, yeah, she's gonna say, "Do not touch anyone. No handshaking. If somebody touches you, you let us know."
I will.
Because she's remembering
Yep.
the ship they found core on.
Yep. So yeah, as you guys get on the ship and begin to sail away back to Tyrion, that is where we will end tonight's game.
Hey, this is Fruit, and I play Odd. Thanks for listening to Dicey Fate Tall Tales. Make sure to check out Dicey Fate, the Asta Menagerie, wherever you get your podcasts.